Hi everybody, David Howland, Superintendent of Schools.
Chris Wojcicki, Assistant Superintendent. Welcome back to the 24-25 school year.
Hope everybody's had a great summer. It's been nice, and looking forward to getting all of our staff and scholars back into our schools. Dr. Wojcicki and I will just talk about a few goals or overarching district goals that will kind of guide the work in our school system at the building level and at the grade level, and obviously at the district level. So obviously the first and what we think is the most important goal that our district has undertaken this year is somewhat self-evident, but it's about relationships. So relationships, we feel, trump everything. Our other two goals are scholastic achievement, post-secondary planning, which Chris and I will both discuss, but relationships is the most important goal our school system can have. If students know, like, and trust the district, if parents and guardians know, like, and trust the district, and when I say the district, it's the people who make up the district, the bus drivers, the teachers, custodians, clerical, administration, aides, TAs, all the personnel that make up our organization. If there's relationships there that parents, guardians, and scholars know that our employees care about their children, care about their success, we feel that that's a strong foundation to build the other pieces that we're charged with accomplishing, which are obviously building academic abilities within our scholars, seeing them graduate from high school, and helping them be prepared for life after graduation. So some of the work that really the partnerships more than work. There's a lot of work that goes into building relationships. It's a two-way street. Certainly we ask parents and guardians to trust us, to work with us, not to just take everything we say at face value. Certainly if you have concerns, contact us, but believe that we have your child's best interest in mind. Because that's what I've seen in 25 years of doing this work. People who work in education systems have children's best interest in mind. And so do our partners. And really that's what the relationships piece relies upon, which are partnerships with parents and guardians, with community organizations, whether they be not-for-profits, local government organizations, or other entities, educational institutions such as HFM BOCES, neighboring districts, things like that. So there's a myriad of partnerships that the Gloversville Enlarged School District is engaged in to serve the youth of this community and frankly the families of the community. The Gloversville Educational Foundation that's just been formed, for instance, is handing out small backpacks to families who are just having children at the local hospitals. There's a text called Bright by Text geared towards helping parents of young children learn the important aspects of parenting to newborns through school age. So I really recommend that young parents and guardians take a look at the Educational Foundation. There's a QR code that can help them sign up for this Bright by Text. Our PTA partnership is one that we have seen in recent years really develop into a strong partnership, and we encourage parents and guardians of the Gloversville school system to get involved in the PTA. Our elementary PTA is the strongest it's been since our grade level grouping changes, which led to the three school configuration we have now. So we're really excited about the leadership in the PTA and encourage all parents and guardians to join the organization, help work with us, because it truly does take a village or a small city to raise a child. Obviously, even the Yonder pouches that you have heard about, which are going to contain the cell phones and for all scholars in grades 6th through 12th grade, that endeavor is not meant to make life less enjoyable for scholars. It's meant to help them be more social, more engaged in their schoolwork, have less distractions, less anxiety and unnecessary disruptions, or take away from their overall scholastic learning experience. Dr. Wojcicki is going to talk about post-secondary readiness at this point.
Hope everyone's enjoyed their summer. It's certainly been beautiful. We look forward to welcoming our students back on Thursday, September 5th. Career planning and post-secondary preparation will be one of our major focuses for the 24-25 school year and certainly beyond. As a former school counselor, that's something that is near and dear to my heart. And we definitely see the importance for providing career planning for not only our high school students, but embedding that in our middle school and now beginning that process as early as elementary school. We want to expose our students to all the different opportunities that exist both locally and regionally throughout upstate New York. We're going to focus our work through our School Links program, which helps to, again, expose students to different opportunities that already exist. We will also look at the various different opportunities through our HFM BOCES Career and Technical Center. That's something that we've had a great deal of success with. We see that students who participate in our career and technical programs enjoy coming to school. Their attendance is greatly improved, and that's something we're focusing on for all of our students. We feel as though when our students are in our doors and present each and every day, they are more successful both academically, socially, and emotionally. So by looking at career opportunities earlier, we're hoping to provide some students with the foresight to see their future as early as elementary school. And we will continue to look at the long-term health of our local community. And by providing career-ready individuals, we think that that will only benefit our school community as a whole. So this will be something, again, that we focus on not only for this school year, but in the future as well. And we look forward to bringing some career and technical programs as early as junior high school. That's something that's a regional approach throughout HFM BOCES. We're beginning those conversations with various school leaders throughout our component districts in HFM BOCES, and we look forward to those next steps.
Part of our focus on relationship building, we're pretty excited to take over what had been BOCES Transportation Services for the 24-25 school year. Gloversville is going to have its own transportation system, and we have rolled out a schedule of 6 separate buses that are going to go throughout the city of Gloversville. Well, it's actually 3 buses on 2 separate runs apiece, so it's 6 routes to provide opportunities for scholars to get to our middle school, high school campus in the morning. So we're excited to offer that. We heard from the city residents that was a challenge getting up to our campus. So we heard you, and we've taken steps to address. Obviously, the elementary schools will continue as usual, but we're excited to have transportation under our umbrella because we hope to improve relationships between drivers and monitors, teachers, clerical staff, administrators, all in an effort to better serve the public and to improve relationships with the home. So one of the biggest things that we are charged with as school systems across the country is scholastic achievement. And it's something that the state obviously grades us on every year. And Gloversville is a district that, it's no mystery, has struggled to have a graduation rate that we think is commensurate with the abilities of our scholars. Any number of reasons perhaps for why we have been an underperforming district in regards to graduation measures or scholastic performance on Regents exams. So we certainly think attendance and relationships, things like that, have a lot to do with it. Improved vertical and horizontal alignment of curriculum is obviously an important part of what we do have control over. So in the last few years, the district has really focused on improving the literacy efforts across our elementary schools based on the science of reading, and we are increasing that into our middle school and high school buildings as well. We believe a literate scholar is going to be much more likely to succeed in all scholastic endeavors and into the post-secondary lives upon graduation. So increased focus on literacy instruction K-12 is a major initiative for the 24-25 school year. With that is better vertical and horizontal alignment in our math curriculum. A revamping of our high school schedules can provide much more time for teachers to interface with scholars in the middle of the day to offer assistance, remediation, whatever is needed to help bring scholars up to where they need to be. But the truth is, the scholars have to own this, especially at the secondary level, where internal intrinsic motivation is important for their success. We're doing all we can to help our teachers. We think we have great teachers, great support staff who care about the kids in their charge, are going to be asked to help form better relationships with parents and guardians to better serve the children of this community. But ultimately, we need our scholars to be motivated. The post-secondary planning that Dr. Wojcicki spoke about, starting in the elementary schools, is intended to expose our scholars to the world beyond Gloversville, the myriad of opportunities that await them as they become adults. And we want them to be excited about life. We have one trip at this life. We want our scholars to have the tools necessary to thrive, to be a productive member of society. So we're excited what we have in place for the 24-25 school year. Again, relationships, scholastic achievement, post-secondary planning are our 3 main overarching objectives, and our building principals and teaching staff, and frankly all of our support staff, are going to be asked to keep those district goals in mind as they interface with your sons and daughters in the coming school year. And also, one thing I forgot to mention is our capital project is winding down. We have air conditioning now in all of our schools, not necessarily every classroom, but there's air conditioning and ventilation, improved ventilation throughout all of our buildings now, and that was federal funding that came as a result of the pandemic. So we're happy, very happy with the results of this latest capital project. As your sons and daughters come into our schools, they will see revamped offices, secure vestibules, classrooms that look totally different, a lot of repainted, new ceilings, new lighting, obviously air conditioning in many rooms throughout the building. So thank you to Turner Construction, all the subcontractors, CSRs, for what we feel is a lengthy but successful capital project, and there should be minimal disruption this year. If you could see it last year, you should not see it nearly as much in the coming school year. So we thank them for their work. The safety of our staff and our students is our highest priority, and the work that we are doing to preserve the integrity of our infrastructure, proud of that work, and it's always ongoing in every school system, but we're very happy with the results of this latest project. Anything else?
Just looking forward to the 24-25 school year. We ask all of our students to get involved in their school communities, and we think that that really leads to a supportive and enjoyable educational experience for all of our scholars. We wish parents and guardians and all of our incoming scholars the wonderful Labor Day, and look forward to seeing you on Thursday the 5th.
Thanks, everybody.